What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. It is literally 5 in the morning Central Time. I operate on Eastern Time, so it's an hour ahead for me. But it's literally 5 in the morning waiting on my flight back to Detroit from Oklahoma City. So I'm at Oklahoma City Airport and I'm just chilling and I'm vibing. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably about to sit and chill over here by Tropical Smoothie Cafe because I know that it is a quiet area for me to be able to have a conversation with you guys. A serious conversation, as usual. I try to keep it light. I try to relax. I try to enjoy life, right? Because there's so many things to be serious about. There's so many issues, even here in Oklahoma City. Went out every night that I was here. Enjoyed the city. You guys have a phenomenal city. Spent time with some people that I would choose not to name. And everything, was better. Much, much better than I expected. Here's what I'll say about the funeral, right? I'm very, very thankful to have closure. I'm very, very thankful to have conversations with members of the family in which they express to me their thoughts and ideas and connecting and looking forward to doing great things with them in the future. Very, very happy to have spent time with Jeff, the best friend of Kevin Samuels. I was even happy to see different content creators. Shout out to you guys. If they want to have conversations based off of what their experience is, or if they want to talk about them being here, that's up to them. I'll extend them that grace. And I'm also very thankful to have seen, as disturbing as it is to see a man previously, the last time that you seen him, he was up and vibrant, and then you actually see him in a casket laying there. I'm very thankful to have closure in that aspect and knowing that he is in a better place and he is resting and that he left it all on the floor. I will say this about Kev. He certainly left it all on the floor. So much for a quiet place. He left it all on the floor. Like in his short time here, he grinded, he hustled, he pushed, he advocated for, he taught, he gave everything he had into not only being the best version of himself, but into helping to improve other people along the way and celebrating others, championing certain movements. Basically taking everything that he had and leaving it all on this earth for you and I and other people to be able to lean off of in order to make sure that we continue to do great things and become the best version of ourselves. Very thankful to have had him in my network. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know certain people that also continue to pour into me and help me to become the best version of myself, because the best way that you help other people is that you level up yourself. You become great yourself before you start improving upon other people. The other aspect of the conversation that I want to have, and I want to have it quickly, and I'm going to continue to do what I do on a daily basis, is I think that people continue to reveal who they are and themselves, because as he goes on and he rest in power KS, other people continue to be hateful, spiteful, and celebrating another man's passing. It is unreal to me. I cannot understand it for the life of me. It makes no sense to me. I have never celebrated another man's passing. Even after, 2 weeks since the news first broke? I mean, people were sending me videos of other people reacting to the funeral. The funeral was invite only for friends, close friends, and family, which means that it's supposed to be relatively intimate, considering. Yet people, of course, we all knew that it was going to happen because that's just the way it is, and certain things get leaked, and then you see things streaming on the internet and so on and so forth. People continue to be who they are, which will also live forever in addition to Kev's work. And when you go to sleep at night, and you rest at night, right? You do realize, regardless of how you felt about Kev, you still got to be you at the end of the day. Your bank account still look like whatever it looked like. You still average at best if you're average at best. And no matter how much disdain you have for a man that you could have chosen not to view or call up to his show or participate on his platform, because people that I don't rock with, I just don't view their content. Sometimes I want to view people for entertainment, but I don't get upset and then live to destroy every single thing being, and I'm not going to celebrate their death. Like, that's silly. That makes no sense whatsoever. You know, it's content creators that people was like, yo, this person's saying this and this person's saying that. There's content creators that have no relevance to anything that I have going on, and they may have a controversial take or something like that. And just based off of the feedback that I get as far as the type of content that they put out, I have never, ever watched 1 minute of their content because I just don't care, and it's not relevant to anything that I have going on. My YouTube algorithm personally, outside of the videos that people recommend to me, and I purposely set it up this way, right? I set it up to where it pauses my watch history. I've cleaned up the people that I subscribe to. And the only content that's different from what I'm used to watching in the YouTube algorithm that I even go to is things that I'm trying to glean from in order to be able to react to and bring forth, interesting conversations. I'm not going to view something that I don't care about or I don't align with unless a hit dog hollers and it's actually relevant to my life. So when I see people reacting to a man's funeral, the way that I see people reacting to a man's funeral, it's insane to me. Kev ran it up, super successful, won, left it all on the flow, overworked, got everything he could out of this life. And he's gone on to do his own thing in a whole nother stratosphere. You still lamenting and being average at best, after his funeral. That's unreal. So I'm not going to talk about the details of the funeral and the details of the conversations that I had with family and friends or even other content creators, because those are personal conversations and I value those. I value those friendships, and I think that people are absolutely awesome. But I'm just giving my thoughts in a general sense of what I see. And all of this wrong information, good grief. Are y'all not ashamed of yourselves from automatically assuming, knowing that you're wrong? You'll get corrected information and you'll still glean off of that in order to support a narrative. That's real hate. That's true hate in your heart. And that's unfortunate. Can't spend time on these people, y'all. The people that are the worst for us, we got to divest ourselves from it and continue to do what we do. And I don't even believe living in an echo chamber. I believe in being around other people that have different thoughts than me, that have different ideas, that come from different backgrounds, so that I can learn from them. but not people that hate. That's a completely different community. You don't want to align yourself with people that hate, because eventually it rub off and you become the thing that you listen to and subscribe to the most. I can't do it. I won't do it. I will continue to grind and push, and I will not subject myself to anything that slows down my movement in a positive direction. We going up and forward, up and forward. We're not looking to the left, we're not looking to the right, and we damn sure ain't looking in the back of us. Keep leaving them dusties behind, and you do the work. You let the pigs play in the mud. Let the pigs play in the mud, and you go ahead and get that bag. You know what I'm saying? You take care of business and you become the best version of yourself. You live this phenomenal life and you continue to do the work. That's the message that I got, and those are my thoughts after attending the funeral and having great conversations with so many friends and family that loved and supported him. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Link to the Patreon to align yourself with a group of people that's going in the direction that you want to go in, if you choose to, is in the description. If you need to kick it with me personally, my email is antondaniels413@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, Anton Daniels, click the email link, and it'll open up your email client, and you can send me a message. And then all of my social media, I'm on everything: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and obviously YouTube. Leave a comment in the description. Let me know what y'all thoughts are. I got a plane to catch, and I got some videos that I got to take care of and some business to take care of. I love you guys. Peace.